agriculture uses about 80% of the water in the West. So agriculture has to be the problem, right? I want to show you something and then we're going to talk about it because it's not that simple. So this graph shows agricultural and municipal and industrial water consumptive uses and losses, 1971 to 2005. So what you can see here, but agriculture is using its smallest share of water ever in the region. And yet what we see is the trend line showing overall water consumption is actually increasing, maybe a little bit. It's not a dramatic increase, but M&I usage is actually driving that increase. So the theory is because agricultural water uses so much water per capita, that you can transfer water out of agriculture into cities, even with rapid population growth in the cities. There's considerable relative water savings in transferring water out of agriculture. So the relative water savings are definitely there. That's true. But whether that translates to absolute water savings is definitely TBD. We don't know if that is happening or not. In this period, that didn't happen. We can break this down a little bit more. Here's the lower basin. You can kind of see what's happening. That top trend line is flat. If we look at the upper basin during this period, yes, agricultural water consumption increased. It's a little bit subtle, but M&I usage also increased over this period. When we're looking at the upper basin, make of that what you will, draw your own conclusion. I would not interpret that as being driven by an economic demand for water in the agricultural sector. The upper basin has been playing catch up with the lower basin, trying to make use of their full allocation of water under the Colorado River Compact. So that's a political kind of situation in my view. Obviously that is entwined with economics, but that's how I would interpret this. Anyway, the overall picture here does not show that we can solve the problem by transferring water out of agriculture into urban usage. So we have to be very careful to look at M&I usage at the same time as we're looking at agriculture.